So, hi, Johnny back once again, midweek video actually for a change, and today we're sporting Star Wars again, Kylo Ren. Um, Today's video is my 10 5-star reads of the year so far. There's probably been 12, 13 or 14 I think. I've read 28 books this year so far, some not great ones, let's be honest, they can't all be good. But I've managed to cobble together 10. So because it's the start of July, and yeah, so let's just get in and we'll see how we go. I don't want this video to go on too long. So starting off with Peter Swanston, 9 Lives. He's a pretty good author. Always buy his books when they first come out. So I do. Man's released good 10 by now, and yeah, they're always quite domestic-y, thriller. Yeah, I enjoyed that one. An author that I hadn't read too much of last year, only discovered this year. Sorry, Kindle's playing up. Sorry. This is what you get when you don't edit. You just talk. Can't edit to save myself. Okay. We'll not play around with that too much longer. So, in the last video, you will also have noticed that I waved Colleen Hoover's Verity. It was the first book of hers also that I read, and it was amazing. I did say I will check out more of her books, and I definitely will as the year goes on. And let's see if my Kindle is going to play. Yes, it is. So, I also discovered Taylor Jenkins Reid in the last 9 months, I suppose, and I've read Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, which was fantastic. Loved it. I also read Malibu Rising by her at the tail end of last year, I think. Got a fly. And it was amazing as well. And also, sorry, Kindle's playing up again. It's decided to reset itself every time I walk away from it. I didn't read these books on my Kindle, I got lent them by people in work who are just lovely. We have a couple of readers in our place. Taylor Jenkins Reid, Maybe in Another Life, which was really good, a sliding doors type love story, from what I remember, but it was also fantastic. Was one by her that I wasn't too fond of, and I am planning on doing 10 books of the year that I didn't like, and this, by the way, is just my opinion. A lot of people, we're all entitled to our opinion, aren't we? And yeah, so these are mine. At the minute, this is my top 10 that I do like, and I'm going to film hopefully next time out 10 that I didn't really like this year so far to date. Maybe more, hopefully not. I'm a big reader and I try to get in about 70 books a year, so I do, and it's always nice that you're reading. I suppose that's why you DNF, do not finish books, and you put them down if you're not liking them. Life's too short, and there's billions of books out there, and 80% of them are, I find generally are very good. So they are. So another cracker book by another, and it was in the last video that I uploaded at the weekend. Brandon Sanderson, Bands of Morning, from his Mistborn series. This is great series. I haven't read the Stormlight Archive, for those of you who know Brandon very well. He does multiple fantasy author, and he does multiple fantasy series. I like the Mistborn one the best. I must give Stormlight Archive, it's called, a wee go, and he has a lot of standalones as well. But moving on, I also really enjoyed The One by John Marsh. First time reading this guy as well. and it was really good. It's about DNA testing to meet your match. Kind of a weird Tinder kind of thing then, isn't it? And yes, awesome. So it was really like that. I must actually get something else by him. Got in a charity shop for 50p, I think. It was really good. Moving on, 4 to go. LJ Ross Bamberg, her 19th, good grief, in her series about DCI Ryan and his missus and all the people that he works with. Yeah, set in England, and a fantastic author, fantastic series of books. She also writes about a psychologist called Alexander Gregory, and they're very good as well. So there's only 4 of them, and she writes standalones as well. LJ Ross is brilliant, favourite author of mine. So, moving on, down to 3. This is in no particular order, they're all just 5-star reads, and there was a couple more, but I just thought I would pull together these 10. I hope this is 10. So, James Patterson and Candice Fox's Two Sisters Detective Agency. This is really good. It might be a new series by him and Candice Fox. Yes, it was very good. James Patterson is a prolific author who writes and writes and writes. And as I said in the last video, he wrote Alex Cross, Women's Murder Club, Michael Bennett, and NYPD Red. There's 6 in it, the series of it. Hopefully we're getting a 7th one this year, because that's a fantastic series as well. But yes, this was good, and hopefully there's going to be a sequel about 2 sisters that didn't know they were sisters, and how they come together to solve a crime. It's very good. Okay, 2 more. Another great author, and we're on Ellie Griffiths. Her current one, The Locked Room. It's our Dr. Ruth Galloway series, and it's number 12 or 13, quite possibly, in this series, and they're fantastic. Archaeology and crime, and yeah, fantastic author. She writes other books, standalones and that, and a crime series set in the 1950s in Britain. And that's okay too, yeah, very good. And okay, so we're down to the last one, in no particular order, as I say, and it's a bit dusty. Been sitting on a shelf since January. Jade City by Fonda Lee, and it's kind of Japanese urban fantasy. It's the fantasy. It takes a lot to explain, I suppose. It's just martial arts in it, and it's about jade magic set on an island. It's number 1 in the Greenbone saga, if you can read that. I have the other 2 books on my Kindle. First time reading this author, Fonda Lee, and it was fantastic. So it was. So yeah, she's a great author. If you're into your fantasy, it's easy to read, easy to understand, nothing's too complicated. But yeah, loved it. As I say, they are all 5-star reads in my book, literally. And so yeah, going to go again. Thanks for watching. So yeah, as I say, next one's going to be the least favourite books of the year, 10 of them. Next video maybe, or maybe some music, we'll decide. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again soon.